Today's point is acceleration. Acceleration means change in velocity upon time. Change in velocity upon time. Now see all of you. Whenever you must have all played on a slide in the park. You know that while sliding down, the velocity is less at the top. It increases. Suppose this one is your slide. At the top, your velocity is less. But while going from top to the bottom, your velocity will be increases. So, the rate of change of velocity means there is in this point velocity is less. Then at the middle more, and again at the down it will be again more. Means velocity get changes. So, the rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. Suppose see one example here. One object. See here, this is one object. See. While going down, the velocity of this object becomes increases. So, the rate of change of velocity is called as a acceleration. If the initial velocity is a u, initial velocity, suppose this one is the object. The initial velocity is a u. After one, it get changes. Suppose we push that object. Then the velocity changes and it becomes v. So the u is your initial velocity. U is your initial velocity while v is the final velocity. Now, all of you know acceleration is denoted by letter A, small a. Now, how we can write and calculate the acceleration? Acceleration means final velocity. Final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. Now see, A for acceleration, A is equal to our final velocity is denoted by letter V and initial velocity is denoted by letter U. So V minus U upon time. By using this formula, we can calculate the acceleration. If the velocity of an object changes during certain time period, then it is said to have the accelerated motion. So there are two types of acceleration. One, uniform acceleration, and second, non-uniform acceleration. What is meant by uniform acceleration? Suppose if the velocity changes by equal amounts in equal time intervals, the object is said to be in a uniform motion. Then what is meant by non-uniform motion? Means here equal velocity in equal time. And here opposite to this means if the velocity changes by an unequal amounts means sometime it is a less, sometime it is a less and sometime it is a more. At that time we can say that this acceleration is a non-uniform acceleration. Now there are again three types of acceleration. First one, positive acceleration. So what is mean by positive acceleration? See here, positive acceleration. One example is there. dropping down a fruit. Now, first we will see what is meant by positive. Then negative acceleration, and third one is a zero acceleration. So the first we will see the what is meant by positive acceleration. When an object can have the positive acceleration, the velocity of an object is increases. If the velocity of an object increases with the direction, means at that direction, then it is called as a positive acceleration. Suppose one example here. Suppose this one is a tree. See here. Fruit, one apple. Suppose this apple dropping down. Velocity of that apple goes on increasing while coming down. So this is one example of the positive acceleration. Velocity changes and increases during falling down. This is the example of positive acceleration. Now the second one is negative acceleration. Negative acceleration. In this case, suppose this one is the road. This one is the road. See here. And one car is going on a road. Now, direction of the velocity, this side. Yes. And this car is going with this side with the time. But some object, if any object, one man is crossing the road, what will happen? The car applies brakes and car stops. So the velocity not goes for this direction, it goes back. Means velocity decreases in such a case. So in this type, when the velocity of the object decreases with the time, then it is called as a negative acceleration. And negative acceleration is also called as deceleration. Deceleration. So definition of the deceleration is that negative acceleration is called deceleration. Its direction is opposite to the direction of velocity. Now, third point is the zero acceleration. Zero acceleration. See here. So, what is mean by zero acceleration? If the velocity of object does not change with the time, then it is called as a zero acceleration. Suppose any one object is going with a constant speed. See here, one object is going with a constant speed. Speed is a equal with a time. Then such a type of acceleration is called as a zero acceleration. Suppose scooter is moving with a constant velocity. There is a no rate of change in a velocity, means no change in velocity means zero acceleration. So here we finish types of acceleration, that is the positive, negative and zero acceleration. Next point is distance time graph. Distance time graph for uniform motion. For uniform motion. See here. Here in this graph, in your textbook, they given two columns. They given two columns. See here. Like this, two columns they given here. First one, time and distance. distance. Suppose when object is at the rest, distance is also rest, time is also rest, 0. Yes. Second one, time 10 seconds, then object is at the 15 meters distance covered, then 20, here 30. Next one 30, here 45, 40, 60, here 50, here 75. In your textbook they given more figure also. Now let us draw this graph. See here, all of you know time and distance graph. See here, 1, 2 axes are there. This one is the, can you tell me, see here, x-axis, this one is the y-axis. On x-axis, here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 figures we taken. Time in a seconds. Here on y-axis, distance in meters. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suppose we started from 20, 40, 60, 80. Yes. Then at 10. Suppose here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. Our first value time is 10 seconds. Time in a second and distance in a meter. Suppose this one is the 10. See here, our point is at the 10 and distance covered is a 15. So how we can write? See here, this one is a 20, half 10 and again from this half is the 15. So here our 1 point, first point. Now the second is 20, 30. See here 20 and then 30 means it at 20 seconds. It covers distance 30 meters. So 20, now 30 means in between the 20 and 40. So here is one. See here. Now third one is 30 to 45. 30 seconds and 45 meters. So 30. Now see, 45 means I think here it will become. Yes. Now here I am shown only 3 points. You can complete afterwards. And whenever you can draw a line, it goes from this point. Means it get, our graph comes straight. And so this is why comes straight, because it covers equal distance in equal time interval. And so this graph comes straight means it is a uniform motion graph. And we can draw in such a way that and you complete in your textbook. In last point we seen distance time graph for the uniform motion. Now in this point we seen distance time graph for non-uniform motion. For non-uniform motion, all of you know non-uniform means what? See here, suppose this one is the y-axis, this one is the x-axis. See here, our origin. Now, here they given in your textbook time in a seconds and distance in a meters. After 0, Here 5 seconds. Distance covered is a 7 meter. Then 10 seconds. Distance covered is a 12 meters. For the 15 seconds, distance covered is a 20 meters. If we observe the figures or the numbers in this given data, then we can calculate that. So see the difference between 7 and 12 is the 5 meter. Here 12 and 20 is the 8 meters. 20 and 30 is the 10 meters. 30 and 41 is the 11 meters. And here if we observe the time in seconds, difference is a 5 second. Here is also 5. Here is also 5. 5, 5 and 5. Means time interval is the same. But the distance covered by an object is a different. In first 5 seconds, it goes about 7. Then it goes about 5 meter. Then 8 meter. Then 10 meter. Then 11 meter. Means this distance is unequal. So this type of motion is called as a non-uniform. Now if we draw the graph, then what will happen? See here. Suppose here we take first distance on a y-axis. See here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Then here time. Time we will take from 10, 20, here 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and onwards. See here the first figure our 5 and 7. 5 second, here 7 means approximately after here. Yes. Then for the 10 it comes 12 meter. Means for the 10 it approximately comes here. Then for the 15 it comes 20. So it will be here. Then for the 20, 30, 22 here 30. Then for 25 it will be 41. 25, this see here 41. Yes. Now then 30 for 30. After 30 seconds it will be, see here 50. Yes. Then after 35 seconds 58 meters. See 35, 58 meters. If we observe, we line draw, then we will see that this line goes, see here, not a straight line. From this we can say that distance time graph from not uniform motion is not comes in a straight line. It shows like this way. Here we finish two graphs, distance time graph for the uniform as well as non-uniform motion. Thank you.